had to.
Right, he probably bullshitting. Cause she didn't want to tell.
Yeah.
Go! Henry! Mike, 49. And that kick to 6.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got him in. Complete. The 20. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The niggas got him on purpose. Hey, I don't know how the fuck he was so wide open.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. Hey, 5 seconds.
On first down, Eason. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Davenport. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Here we go.
Man, he ain't shit that hard.
Go.
Did he?
I'm going back to you. 54, Mike.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Rock it.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On second down, it's Gordon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
18 Gator.
Watch the pass. Check. Break down.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Let's go.
he wouldn't take it back. Yeah, 50 Cent and Michael Blackson.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On second down, Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Joey Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
He said the high school was knowing how much shit put the clown emoji.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Nigga act like he was hitting Will Smith up in the DM and said some crazy shit to me. Damn, man.
Set. 18 Gator.
Check 31, check 31. He's crossing. He's checking cross.
I first realized, yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. 6 guys. Check 6.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Right, she was saying she was the victim or something. That's what I'm saying, so I don't know if she got.
He's trying to throw him off Tony probably.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, Eason. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The 30, past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Set, 30 base.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Here's Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Get it.
To throw on 2nd down. Eason. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and sneak it here.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job's pretty easy.
It really is. It's still about inches. Just go get it.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Ready.
Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Slam.
Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Gordon. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
People saying he was, and he's saying no, the fuck he was.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 38. Gano's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
I guess he was just trying to show up.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They'll punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Her friend Buffer too.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, she laid down like she...
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
He thought about it. You greasy wang.
They'll run here with Eckler. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey. Look at me. Zipper.
Hey, switch gears.
X3. 218. Chopper. Hatchet. Go. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Go. Recon. 132 fighter. Watch the safety creep. Watch out.
Now Gordon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
That's why I said she ain't playing. It like she jumped, but she started when she laid back.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. On first down, it's Gordon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. This is Gordon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's second and 8. He's got it to Williams. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And Gano's kick is right through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
It's a short kick here, fielded at the 24. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
He's done.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Watch the slack. Check. Cross.
Go.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
There's so much shit like they don't know, bro.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal.
Check. Lucky.
From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal.
Check 26.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept them in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
You can't be associated with that shit, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. On third down, Grant. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This is Grant. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? 2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape.
Check three.
This time, Jackson will throw it to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going, and they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys and try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Once more, here's Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Set 18 Gator. Protein spill. Undercut. Bang, 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 bang. Jumper.
try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't. To run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Yeah, so that's probably who called the police and was like, hey, man just got shot in the foot.
You ready?
Well, nah, we should have known.
He's coming.
They run on first down with Jackson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
On the ready.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second down, Eckler. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Chargers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5. It's Eckler again. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
I got a lot on. I had no how to cut 2 pets, and then I got 50.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 39-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
They go back to Grant. Room here to run. 31 yards there and a first down.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen to Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They come out here in the eye. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Jackson will keep it. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll run it with Hill. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Steps away to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
Let's go. I ain't real with this dude.
That's the damn PPU Soul City Jets.
The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On the ground, it's Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Ready. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Hey, 4 down. Watch 89.
That's 5.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marcus Davenport in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, Eason. And it's complete. Henry. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, shit.
You. Hey, check like 39. Check like 39.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Back to throw. It's Williams on the catch. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The intended receiver there, Allen. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Look,